Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tim Ferriss, and I guess you know that since you're tuning into this feed. This is day 3. I'm going to shave this off soon. Had a good day of writing. I had to take my pup Molly to the vet because she had a very serious laceration on her foot that required stitches, so general anesthesia, which interrupted a bit of the writing since I'm working on the book, but was able to get out a pretty decent draft of the introduction of the new book, which I cut down from about 6,000 words to 4,600. So it's still a very long introduction, 15 pages, something like that. So that is it. Steve, how's Molly? She's doing better. She's right there. I took the cone off, the cone of shame off of her, and she hasn't been fussing with her foot. I've covered it up, um, and so far she seems to be behaving. All right, let's see. Othman Laraki, no interaction. Don't know who that is. Can I recommend any books on public speaking? There's a new book out by Chris Anderson about TED and how people prepare for that, which I think might be worth reading. I haven't read it myself yet. New Jason Bourne movie, I haven't seen it. Uh, I have a dad bod. Does the geek to freak and low carb diet or slow carb diet still work? Yes, it does. Although I wouldn't do geek to freak and low carb necessarily combined, although you certainly could. I would do kettlebell swings and gymnastic strength training. So listen to my recent podcast with Coach Summer. Let's see. Am I ever involved with real estate? Yes, I am. I've invested primarily in startups, real estate, and cash or cash-like equivalents. That is my current setup. My take on taking modafinil. I've tried modafinil a number of times. I think that it has biological cost and can make you very tired afterwards. At least that's been my experience. Let's see. Stranger Things. I have not seen that. Somebody said, for fuck's sake, Tim, you woke me up. If I woke you up, then you shouldn't have notifications or push notifications on your phone enabled. Okay. If I had one question I could ask myself in the mirror, what would I ask? Probably, what would it look like if it were easy? Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're working on, whatever's stressing you out, what would it look like if it were easy? Recommend some music, please. Sure. Brazilian singer Seu, Ceu, Malemolencia. Check that out. Okay. Myers-Briggs personality. I have been told I'm an INTJ, but I've never taken a test. Whoever's asking about TRE, I have no idea what that is. Best tips for making a successful YouTube channel. I would listen to Casey Neistat and Shay Carl on my podcast. They both have whatever it is, 500 million, 2.3 billion views. I do not, so I'm not the right person to ask. Hangover cure. You're drunk right now? You could try burnt toast or active charcoal, and definitely hydrate and get a little bit of salt. Potassium helps. Eat an avocado and drink plenty of water before you go to bed. Best workout routine for an absolute beginner without equipment. It depends on your objectives, obviously, I should say, but make a T-bar. Search T-bar, which is a type of kettlebell. It's a T-bar kettlebell construction, and for probably $10, you could make something approximating a kettlebell. Otherwise, I would say gymnastics, strength training. Not to sound redundant, but there you go. Okay, thoughts on aspirin. I take baby aspirin every day, as per recommendations from one doc that I do trust quite a bit. based on my genetic profile and the fact that my father has had a heart attack. So I do have cardiac disease in my family. Favorite Olympic event? Probably gymnastics at this point. Although I do love some funny ones. I mean, I enjoy boxing, like figure skating, tennis. Wait, is tennis an Olympic sport? I do enjoy watching tennis though. Sensory deprivation tanks. Yes, I have tried it. Dan Angle talks about it quite a bit in the podcast I did with him. I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to bed, guys, because it's been a very long day. Do I use essential oils? Believe it or not, I do. And this is recent. This is, I just started after my podcast with Nicholas McCarthy. So you can actually see that I have an essential oil diffuser right there. And I've been using geranium, which is what Nicholas McCarthy uses. Let's see. What the fuck is TRE? Transcendental Meditation? Tree? I have no idea what that is. Trembolone, maybe? If that's your question, I'm not using Trembolone. Caffeine and L-theanine, if I combine those, I actually feel agitated, so I don't do it. Is it worth bulking up if eating an extra 1,000 calories a day decreases your lifespan? That's a personal question. Up to you to decide. Nate, you're welcome for the Younger interview. He's amazing. What do I think of Tai Lopez? Don't know anything about him, so I don't have an opinion. Let's see. Kia ora. Yeah, man. It's one thing I believe to be the most critical when doing public presentations. Knowing your strengths. So I know that I'm not the most flamboyant or compelling performer, so to speak, as a speaker. So I focus on teaching. And I'm very upfront with that. I say I'm not going to be the most exciting speaker to watch, but I'll try to throw in a little bit of humor. But more than anything else, I will try to give you more actionable takeaways in the next 30 minutes than I've ever given before, and really focus on specific actionable takeaways. I always break my presentations into 3 sections, or typically into 3 sections. And you can actually Google how I prepare for public speaking. So how Tim Ferriss is, or Tim Ferriss, how I prepare for public speaking every time, something like that, and you'll get a whole list. All right. Guys, I'm going to go to bed. It's late, and I have some people in my house that I need to attend to, so I'm going to let you get going. And since this is supposed to be a daily vlog, well, fuck, I guess I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and be sure to consider signing up for my email newsletter by clicking on email newsletter, because I share private Q&As, exclusive content, awesome things like 5 Bullet Fridays, which is the 5 coolest things I've discovered in a given week, exclusively via email. And that's for the diehard, that's for the people who really want the main line of usefulness and how-to, and to really ride along with me as I learn and discover the most useful things that I find. So check it out, email newsletter, click on it, and please let me know what you would like more of in terms of video, in terms of audio. I will try to make it for you. So let me know in the comments, and thank you again for watching.